Opinion: Kashmir's tourism is on the path of revival by carrying out the April 22 Pahalgam terror attack, which left 26 civilians, mostly tourists, dead. Pakistan made a desperate attempt to break the backbone of Kashmir's economy. It was a direct assault on the tourism industry of the valley, which has flourished since the abrogation of Article 370 in 2019. The attackers had sinister designs. They wanted to hit the tourism industry hard and trigger communal clashes in the country. However, they didn't succeed in their nefarious intentions, as the people of Kashmir, for the first time in 3 decades, staged protests against Pakistan and the terrorists sponsored by it. These spontaneous protests reflected a larger transformation underway in the region. The youth of Kashmir, who are more focused on jobs, education, and entrepreneurship, now see peace as essential for progress. The response of the people sent a clear message not just to Pakistan, but to the world that Kashmiris want to be part of India's growth story, not victims of its conflict history. Pakistan tried to strike at Kashmir's backbone. Instead, it ended up strengthening its spine. On the other hand, at the directions of Prime Minister Narendra Modi on May 6, Indian armed forces launched Operation Sindoor and within 22 minutes destroyed 9 terror camps deep inside Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The skirmishes between India and Pakistan continued till May 10, as the Pak Director General of Military Operations DGMO reached out to his Indian counterpart and requested a ceasefire, which has been holding good since then. But India has made it clear that any act of terror against its citizens will be considered as an act of war and will get a befitting reply. After the Pahalgam terror attack, the tourism industry in Kashmir took a massive hit as hotel bookings were cancelled and the tourists who had planned to visit Kashmir changed their minds. The hotel occupancy in Srinagar, Pahalgam, Gulmarg, Sonamarg, and other places fell to zero. The Dal Lake, which used to remain abuzz with tourists, presented a desolate look after the attack. The tourism industry drives Kashmir's economy as it feeds thousands of people. The government has been trying to get the tourists back. Though the footfall remains below pre-attack levels, the gradual increase in numbers is a reassuring sign. The resilience of the tourism sector, supported by the unwavering will of the local people and decisive government intervention, is slowly steering the region back on track. The tourism sector contributes significantly to Kashmir's GDP and provides employment to lakhs of people directly and indirectly. It is trying to once again stand on its own feet. From houseboat owners to souvenir sellers, many are grappling with an uncertain future once again, through no fault of their own. Understanding the gravity of the economic impact, the Jammu and Kashmir administration, in coordination with the central government, swiftly launched a campaign to revive tourism. Tourism road shows were organized in Delhi, Mumbai, Bengaluru, and other major cities. Travel operators and influencers were roped in to rebuild trust among potential visitors. In addition, security was beefed up across tourist circuits. Special security forces were deployed in Pahalgam, Gulmarg, and along the Amarnath Yatra route. Tourists were assured of safety through visible security presence and seamless coordination between civil administration and security agencies. The April 22 terror attack may have temporarily bruised Kashmir's economy, but it failed in its core objective to break the spirit of the people and plunge the valley back into turmoil. Instead, it marked a turning point. The public condemnation of Pakistan and the local outcry against terrorism reflect a society that no longer wants to be held hostage to an imposed narrative of fear. Kashmir is changing, and this change is irreversible. The people have made a choice for peace, prosperity, and progress. The Indian government's policy of development, coupled with a firm security doctrine, has created an ecosystem where terror is being increasingly rejected by the very population it once tried to exploit. The Pahalgam terror attack was a brutal reminder of the threats that still linger, but it also highlighted the evolution of Kashmir and its people. Pakistan's attempt to sabotage the valley's economic revival failed, not only because of India's military response but because of the resolute spirit of the Kashmiri people. Swipe left for next video. Kashmir's tourism industry may have stumbled, but it will rise again stronger, safer, and more resilient. The valley will continue to blossom as a beacon of harmony and heritage. Sheikh Khalid is a Kashmir-based columnist, author, and BJP leader and is presently heading the International Center for Peace Studies (ICPs). Views expressed in the above piece are personal and solely those of the author. They do not necessarily reflect NEWS18's views. Latest blogs